Okay, so I hope all guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So basically, let's we start with the basics. Okay, so what is SAP? Okay, so I know you had a experience on SAP. You will be having working on SAP, but I will let us start with the basic. Okay, because everyone should understand. So basically, SAP is the ERP software. You all know, right? ERP means Enterprise
Yes.
Resource Planning, right?
Planning.
So,
Yes.
each and every company need some business processes to run and execute their businesses, right? So, suppose let's consider there is a company, Tata Motors, right? Now, you all know what Tata Motor does. Tata Motors producing consumer plus as well as commercial vehicles, right? It is the largest Indian mobile automobile brand in India, right? So
Yes.
in Tata Motor there will be multiple department will be there. Each and every department is working for their particular business process, right? So there will be purchasing, R&D, manufacturing, sales and distribution, marketing, sales. So all things, all department will be there. On all department will be doing their work, right, for the business process, and they're having some their business process, right? So each and everybody is engaged with their work, and they know how to do it, and they all are aware, right? Simple. So similarly here also in SAP we have different modules are there in SAP, because SAP is a whole big software which includes all the business process that happening in the industry, right? So let's say example, one industry is there, and to run each and every business process we need this ERP software, and that is SAP. Okay, so SAP is the biggest ERP system in the world, and SAP has almost all about more than 4 lakhs plus customers are using SAP now. Okay, fine. So now we'll move on to the modules. Like as I said, there are the different kinds of modules are there. MM will be there, SD will be there, PP, production planning, sales and distribution. MM is materials management. Okay, FI means financial accounting, then warehouse management, EWM, WM, BI, BW. So multiple modules are there, and each and every module is obviously responsible for their particular business process. Okay, so
Okay.
I will be covering MM today because SAP is a very big topic, and we are having this session for the MM, right? We are all interested in MM, so we'll talk about MM. MM is a basic module. Okay, so let's start. So you can see my Excel screen, right? I have opened it. You can see the procurement cycle here, right? Yeah. So basically, see, MM covers all about the purchasing plus as well as your inventory management. Now let me introduce this topic. What are this topic? So basically, purchasing. First topic is purchasing. Purchasing means what? All about related to purchasing. Means purchase acquisition, purchase order, anything related to purchasing activity. That all things will be covering in MM. Okay, first thing. Second, inventory management. What is inventory management? Inventory management is nothing but your inventory means your materials. Okay, each and industry will have some materials, right? There will be raw materials, semi finished, finished. So to manage that inventory, to manage means what? We have to do good receipt, goods issue, stock transfer, scrap, any kind of activity which you want to perform for a material, right? So that will be considered as a inventory management, right? So that is the inventory management part. So these two big topics are there which is consist of the MM module. Okay, and there are lot of topics are there in this topic, subtopics. So we'll see that one. Okay, so this is the brief, this is the brief idea I have given you. Okay, what we are going to learn in MM. Okay, getting it? Okay, fine. So now, as I
Yes.
said, yeah, as I said, like each and every module has some business process, right? So this module also has business process. Simple. You can see on a screen, I have opened this cycle, which is procurement cycle. Okay, procurement cycle means simple. If you want to buy any item from vendor, if you buy any material from vendor, what should be the standard business process? So this is the standard business process for the which is used for purchasing of any material. Okay, this also called as a P2P cycle. P2P means procure to pay cycle. Okay, Fine. Now there are some 8 steps are there. You can see on screen 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 8. So we will be seeing these steps one by one. What is the concept of that? And again, and one thing more, the one fact about this. This is the basic of MM. Okay, so for each and every module or concept, there is some basic concept should be there, right? Concept, basic thing should be there. So this is the basic of MM. You should know this cycle before learning MM. Okay, so we'll discuss this. Now you can see the first step, what it is: determination of requirement. Simple is that. So as I said, like, you want to buy any material, right? You want to buy any material, or you want to buy any kind of product, in any kind of material will be there, you want to buy. So what is that? It will be a requirement, right? It will be a requirement ki I want this material for this quantity on that day, particular date. So this is your requirement. So that
Like,
requirement
sir,
you have.
indent, like we, sorry,
Yeah,
like we used to create indent, huh? Right? Like if there's
yeah,
any shortage.
yeah, we have to create here the purchase acquisition in SAP. There is a
Exactly.
purchase acquisition to be created
Yeah.
in SAP ERP, right? So
Yes.
that is the
Yes.
first step. Okay. So basically, what is your requirement? You need to identify that. Okay. That is a different part. But what is your requirement? That is another part. But what is the requirement? That all the requirement details means requirement, material, quantity, delivery date, your
Exactly.
description, all these
Yes.
things you have to maintain in one document that we called as a purchase acquisition. Okay. So,
Yes.
and this
Yes.
purchase acquisition document we have to create in SAP. Okay. So there are some
Right.
T codes and process for that, but don't worry about that. That we're going to learn. Okay. No problem.
Oh,
But understand the concept here. Okay. According to business. Okay. So we'll create a purchase acquisition in first step. That is your requirement. Okay. Then what happens, like, this purchase requisition will go to your purchasing department, right? Because each and every company has the purchasing department, and purchasing department does, they will doing the all the purchasing activities related to vendors, right? All the
yes.
the supplier relationship, all these things they are doing, right? So this
Right.
purchase equation document will go to your purchasing department. They will going to do. Now in that situation, there will be two situation. If already they know the vendor from which we have to procure, then it's very easy to select the vendor, right? If they already know, then it's easy. But if they don't know about the vendor, because if your product is new, or that product is not available in market, then probably they might have to go to market, and they have to find out the vendor for that, right? Supplier
Yes.
for
Yes.
that material. So in that second and third step, they will going to do the vendor selection by comparing the quotation, all this thing. There is the quotation process. Like, they will ask for the vendor for send your
Yes.
quotation. Quotation means basically the price. This is my
Right.
requirement, and for this requirement, what will be the vendor prices? So they will take it from the vendor, respective vendor, and they will compare it, and then after that they will going to select one vendor. From this vendor I want to buy this product, right? Simple.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It is same example, like you want to buy a phone. Let's say you want to buy an iPhone, right? So you will be probably selecting, like, from which vendor I have to procure. I have Amazon, Flipkart, then Snapdeal, or offline store. So it depends on you how, from where you are getting the less cost, right, in cheaper cost and a best delivery. So you will be going to, let's say, Flipkart. Your Flipkart is giving at less cost, right, for your product, right? It's the same. Okay. So they will going to do the vendor selection. Once they selected the vendor, next process is PO processing. What is PO? PO means purchase order. Okay.
Purchase order.
Purchase order
Yes.
is a legal. Yeah. Okay. So purchase order is a legal external purchasing document that we have to create in SAP. And this PO document contains all the information related to your purchase. Means your vendor details, your vendor address detail, vendor payment details, then material detail, the material you have to order, quantity of that, delivery date, that net price, charges, delivery charges, any information related to purchase, everything. Okay. Everything that we have to maintain in PO. Okay. That we'll see how to do it. No problem. Okay. So we will create a purchase order, one document in SAP, that is a legal external purchasing document. And this I have told, like purchase requisition, this is your internal purchasing document. Okay, why? Because this purchase requisition is valid only in your company. Okay, and this PO, purchase order, it will be valid in your company as well as external market. Okay, to send a vendor, because this PO needs to be sent to vendor, right? Okay, so once you created a once means they created a purchase order, a purchasing department, they will going to send this PO to vendor. Okay, respective vendor with the which vendor they have selected, right? Now they will send through email, fax, or hard copy, that depends. Okay, on business. Okay, that let's say they sent on an email, so vendor will acknowledge it, vendor will see according to that. Now after that, vendor will ready to deliver you the product. He will be ready for, he will be placing the delivery, right? After issuing the delivery, he will be ready to place the delivery, right? So once you receive that materials in your campus, you will be receiving that product through through truck or some kind of transport, right, from the vendor. And you will be doing the next step that we called as a, this PO monitoring means we are just checking keys, what is the status and all these things, the vendor. And then next you will be doing GR. GR means good receipt, right? So basically they will going to send you the material, right? Vendor will send you the material and at your premises. So after that unloading of that all the materials, you will be doing the next step that is called as a good receipt. Okay, good receipt means what? Simple. Key goods means your material that you are, whichever you have ordered, and a receipt means you are entering, you are allowing to enter that goods in your warehouse. Simple. Okay, that is called as a good receipt. You are accepting the delivery from vendor. Simple. Okay, and here also we have to create one document in SAP that we called as a material document. Okay, that we'll see in SAP how it looks like. Okay, clear? Good receipt. Fine.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
once you done the good receipt, now basically you will be having this document also, right? Challan number and all these things, challan document from the vendor with delivery related items, right? So along with that he will going to send you the invoice also, basically bill, right? So bill of your material, whatever the products you have ordered, the bill for that material he will also send you. Okay, in next step, in seventh step, you will be doing seventh step, that is invoice verification. Simple is that. So basically we have PO, purchase order, which has already maintained the charges, their delivery charges and discount, all these things are already mentioned in the PO. So you have to verify this bill document with the or already posted PO. Okay, so that we called it as the invoice verification. So basically you are checking the invoice prices, what the prices here they have kept, any charges, any taxes, any kind of pricing related information. Okay, you will be doing in this. So that's why we called as a invoice verification. Okay, it's seven step. And also it is also like we have to create a document in SAP that we called as a invoice document. Okay, seven step done. So once you done the GR and then invoice, and then next step will be payment processing. Simple is that. So basically whatever you have agreed to vendor, that amount needs to be sent to vendor, right? It means payment to vendor, right? So your accounting team, finance team will be their accounting team, that will be, they will be doing payment to the vendor with a reference of by referring this invoice document. Okay, because here in seven step we have already posted one document that we are verifying this invoice amount, and respect to that they will going to do the payment to the vendor. So basically they will get a report for the vendor. This amount is outstanding payable to that vendor. According to that they will going to make a payment to the vendor. Okay, so whole complete P2P cycle, procurement, or you can say procurement cycle, is completed here, from a determination of requirement, determining the requirement, to payment to the vendor. Okay, that's why it is a P2P cycle, procure to pay. Okay, now everyone getting this, each and every step as I said.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, clear? Kiran, Renu?
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, sir. Got it, sir.
yeah, yeah. Okay, great.
Sorry,
Okay.
sir. There is A little
So
bit
much
confusion
subscription.
initially. There are two Kirans. One says, means my name is Kiran Kamte, and another one is Kiran Patil, I think.
Okay, okay. Okay, so there are two Kiran. Oh, okay, okay. Kiran Kamthe and Kiran Patil. Okay, fine. No problem. Fine. So yeah. I hope everyone getting this cycle because this is a very basic thing of MM. Okay. Yeah. So now
Yes.
we'll move further to process this. Like I will tell you now. Now see. In this course, this is the first lecture. So in this course, our first target is to run this P2P cycle. Okay. Run means what? We have to create each and every step in SAP. As I said, we have to create a PR, we have to do the vendor selection, then PO creation, then PO sent to vendor, GR, invoice, all these things we have to do. We have to do practically in SAP. Okay, that's why I said it is a means we have to run it, right? So to enable to do that P2P cycle to run, we have some prerequisite. Okay, we have some topics that we needs to be done. Okay, that we need to do before this P2P cycle because it is mandatory topics. Okay, all these topics are these four topics are the prerequisite for that P2P cycle. Okay, once you're done with these four topics, then only we can go for P2P cycle. Okay, getting it? So we will be learning these four topics first, each one by one, and then we'll go for P2P cycle. Now as I will clearly mention, like these are the big topics, this is not a small topic. So today we can have only one topic from this. Okay, SAP MM org structure. Okay, so base
Okay.
probably you will be requiring 2 to 3 more session to run the P2P
Yes.
cycle. Okay, it's a big topic, right? Because in one session you will not understand. Okay, it's a big topic. You will be saying like, yeah, this is ये तो समझ में नहीं आया, right? So that is
Yes.
the
Yes.
thing. Okay, so we'll see the first topic today. What is SAP MM org structure? Okay, and there are a lot of topics apart from this P2P cycle also, but that is a next part of the syllabus. Okay, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the roadmap of initial roadmap for this course. Okay, fine. So now, as you can see, I have this Excel sheet and I have created multiple sheets here. Okay, and this is for the MM org structure. Okay, this is the first topic. So we'll understand this. What is this? Now, as I will tell you about this. So basically, each and SAP has various modules like MM is there, PP, SD, WMFI, all these things. So each and every module has some or organization structure. Okay, organization structure. Organization structure means there are some levels are there in that org structure, and based on that organization structure, whole module will be working. Okay, so basically you can say this is also basic thing in SAP MM. Okay, this one P2P cycle you have seen, this is the basic business process cycle, means the business process, standard business process. Okay, and this is the first basic part of SAP MM, you can say SAP MM org structure. Okay, so this is important. Now listen carefully. Okay, so you can see this flowchart diagram I have drawn here. Okay, so from top to bottom we have to go. So first you can see this particular boxes I have maintained 1 2 3 4. So these boxes we called as organization levels. Okay, so first level is what? Company code. Okay, what is company code? Simple. कि company code is basically your financial entity. Company code is a financial entity which produces its own profit and balance statement. Now I will tell you in local language. Okay, this is about definition. So local language में बताने का तो basically simple है. Like we have this Tata Motors, right? Tata Motors example लेते हैं. Okay, Tata Motors India. So Tata Motors has a headquarters in Mumbai. Okay, head office. And head office means basically it's a corporate, right? Corporate, or you can say financial center, right? Corporate means finance on all about. So you can say this is the head office of the Tata Motors company. Okay. And for that office, we have to create one code in SAP, which is 4-digit code in SAP. I have mentioned 1000 here. Okay, which will be representing for Mumbai head office. So sorry, Tata Motors head office, India, का Tata Motor head office is Mumbai. Okay, so I will be creating 1000 in a SAP to represent this. Okay, getting it? Okay, fine. Now, each and every company has head office and multiple plants will be there. Obviously, multiple locations will be their office location, right? So, yeah, as you can see, I have considered here two plants. Okay, below is the level is a plant. What is plant? Plants means nothing but the physical location, means where actually your produce product manufacture assembly. It can be a manufacturing plant, assembly plant, any sales regional plant, any kind of office, any kind of small office, big office, means it's basically is a physical location. It should be physical location, okay, where actually you can say it's a factory. So we have, let's say example, Tata Motors have two plants. Okay, two plants are there. One is in Pune and another one is in Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai in another area. Okay, there is plant, and Pune we have one. So for this plant also we have to create a separate codes to represent this plant. Okay, in SAP.
Yes.
So what we did, we have considered here two codes T010. So let me change the code here. So I will change to, let's say, T020. Okay, here, and T021. Okay, because T011, T010 maybe already it may exist in a recipe system. So I have changed the code. Okay, so and code and a fact about code is like you can create any code, so it's depend on you what code you have to create. Okay, what choice you have to take here. Okay, it depends. I have taken this one. You can start with a b c d or A123,
Like
anything
we were
anything.
having like some at Everest we were having 7 to 8 plants. So we were having like 1,000, 2,000 like plant location like this.
Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct. So your ERP will have that. Yeah, your SAP will have that. Right. You have
Yes.
1,000, 2,000 mega. It depends. It depends based on your requirement. Depends on your client requirement. So what is the company expectation? Based on that, they will going to create. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So here it is
Yes.
related to Tata. That's why I have started with T020. Okay. And this T021. Okay. Example. So T020 will be for Pune location plant and T021 will be for Mumbai location plant. Okay, separate
Okay.
example. Okay, yeah, fine. Then next level is, you can see what is storage location. Now storage location, what storage location? Simple. It is a warehouse. Basically, each and every plant has some storage, or you can say warehouse, which needs
Yes.
which is mandatory, right, to store the materials. Okay, to handle the
Yes.
material or
Yes.
to store the material, there can be warehouse. So basically storage location, what it does now, storage location differentiate your stock of material. Okay, so you may
Yes.
have raw material, semi finish, finish, scrap material, any kind of
Of
material are there. Yeah, any kind of material, it depends types. So for that differentiation, stock type differentiation, we have to create this storage location. Okay, so you can see 0001. This is also 4-digit code. Any code we can take. So I have created here 0001 for raw material, 0002 for semi finish. You can consider 347 up to your requirement, right? So that is the thing here.
yes.
Okay, and each and every plant has a separate storage location. So that's why I have drawn this figure like this. Okay, you can see flow is like this. So company code in that two plants, and below that storage location respective. Okay, you can see for
Okay.
this T021 I have considered A001, A002. Okay, so it depends on you
Okay.
what code you need to take. Okay, simple, fine. Well, then what is next level? Next level is this one, purchasing organization. Now, what is this basically? Purchasing organization, nothing but your purchasing department, your company. So, each and every department, each and every company will have some purchasing department which will be doing the work for purchasing activities. All the responsibility will be there, right? So, to represent that entity from the company, we have to create this code, which is purchasing organization. Simple. So it is also 4-digit code that we have to create. And you can see I have considered here P200. So let me change the code here. So I will take, let's say, P210. Okay, any code you can take. I just had changed the code to P210. Okay, fine. This is also 4-digit code. Okay, so codes about, you can, don't worry, you can take any one code here. Okay, so this is the concept of SAP MM organization structure. And about the practical, now you seen this theory part. Okay, now you will be seeing the practical part, how we have to create in this entries in SAP one by one. Okay, first of all,
Yes.
what we have to do, we have to create this entry in SAP. Okay, each and every entry, and then we have to do the assignment of each and every entity. As you can see, I have drawn this, and I have marked as the arrows by connecting the arrows, right? So connecting the arrows means this is all assigned with each other. Okay, these are the levels are assigned with each other. Okay, so that's why we have to create it first and then assign to the assignment. Okay, and we will see that in SAP. Okay, so fine,
Okay.
clear, getting is okay,
Yes.
fine. So now I will go to SAP and will create this course. Okay, so let me go to SAP. This is not working. Different. Okay, so this is like a simple, yeah, as you may aware, like we have to log in from this logon pad and using the user ID and a password from this, right? This is the basic thing that you will understand. Okay, so as you can see, everyone can see my SAP screen, right?
Sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the home screen. You can say this is the basic home screen of SAP. Every software has some home screen. So this is the basic particular screen of SAP. And to tell you about navigation little bit, I will tell you like this. You can see at the top left corner, this is some box kind of thing. Here we have to enter the transaction code. Okay, basically T codes. T code for what? To access the transaction. Okay, and now as you have seen, like a purchase requisition, purchase order, we have different transaction in SAP to do, right? So to access that transaction, to go to that transaction, we have these codes. Okay, so let's, you can see example. Suppose first step for purchase requisition I have to create, so I will go for code ME51N. Okay, this is just I'm telling for the navigation purpose information. Okay, ME51N may Renu may you may know, right? ME51 and ME21 and right? Then
Yes, sir.
enter.
Yes, sir. Like
Yeah,
create purchase acquisition MB21, MB52 to check out
correct,
the warehouse stock. These are the yes.
correct. Right. Got it. Okay, so everyone, every other can understand this. Basically, these are the T codes which we'll be using to access the transaction. Okay, now you can see, just I have entered the code here, and screen is getting changed to this one, this screen. You can see at a bold here text, create purchase acquisition, right? So basically, this
Yes.
is the screen which will be used for to create a purchase acquisition. Okay,
Acquisition.
purchase acquisition means
What
what? We
quantity
have,
we need to put here.
yes, so we have to provide here your requirement, material, quantity, delivery date, plant, and all these things. Okay, you can
Yes.
see there are the fields here. Okay, so this
Yes.
is how we can access it. Okay, so let me go back. Slash n. Slash n is used for to go home. Okay, home screen. See. Okay, so this is the basic navigation. Now we'll talk about our MM structure. Okay, we have to do it simple. So to go to for this structure, we have some T codes for it. Okay, that T code we have here SPRO. Okay, this is the configuration T code in SAP, and you can say
Oh,
this SPRO T code is can be used for every module. Okay, every module person can use this, and basically this is the T code, only T code for the SPRO configuration. Okay, yeah,
okay.
SPRO, enter. Okay, then screen gets changed. Here you have to click on this SAP reference IMG. Okay, click on this.
Okay.
Okay, now you will be see like this is the display IMG, means basically this is the all the, you can see there are multiple parts will be here. Okay, related to
Okay.
FI, class model application component, controlling, enterprise controlling, real estate, logistic general, materials management, sales and distribution. You can see means basically for each and every module it is the same transaction we can have to use. Okay, so basically, but
Okay.
we'll talk about only MM here because we are learning MM, right? Okay, and
Yes.
we are learning MM structure currently today's session. So I will be going here MM structure path in this path, okay, structure. So you can see I will go to this one, okay. First of all, we have to click on this enterprise structure. So to expand this, what we have to do, you can see there is a arrow here. You can click on this, okay. So
Yes,
this
sir.
structure will get expanded. You see, enterprise structure. Okay. So arrow will get shifted to downward. Okay. Then definition. Okay, this one. Definition. Then you can see in definition we have multiple financial accounting, controlling, logistic general, all these things. Then logistic general. Okay.
Okay.
In logistic general we have four options: define valuation plan level, copy, delete, check plant. This is related to plant, location, and division. So now what we have to do, we have to create a plant, right, as I said. Okay, now let's go back to Excel once. Okay, now
Okay.
first, what is the first level? First level is company code. Simple. So we have to create a company code, but one thing I will tell you about this company code, as I said, because company code is related to FI, okay, financial part. So this code should be created by FI, okay, not MM. So this is the responsibility of FI consultant, okay, creation of company code and doing the assignment, doing the setting for that code, okay, company code. So this is the part of FI, okay, company code. So that's why here in this example we are referring to this 1000 code which is already existing in system, okay, which is a standard code. Standard means it is already provided by SAP and already configured, okay, because we don't have right now FI person in this call, right? So that's why company code setting will be done by FI guy, FI person. Okay. So apart from company code, we will be doing all these things like plant, storage location, purchasing all. Okay. Clear? Fine.
Clear.
So we will be using 1000 as a reference for the company code. Okay. So let's go to plant creation. And this is, you can see, this is the path, you can say this is the configuration path for to create the plant in SAP. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can take a screenshot of this screen like for the reference.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, and we can post it on our group so everyone will can maybe see. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Fine. So yeah. So now here what we have to do here, you can see there are the two buttons here. Okay. One is in this documentation and another one is this button we called as the execute button. Okay. Execute. Okay. So basically once you click on this documentation, you will get the information related to this step. So basically what is this step, and in this step what we are going to do. As you can see, plant is what is all the definition kind of things is there. Okay. Basically. Okay. So you can check out for your reference. Okay, what we have to do, we have to click on here, execute. Okay, go inside. Okay, you can see we have three different activity in that: define plant, copy, delete, and this plant. So first of all we have to define it, so go for first option, double click. Okay, you can see after that system will show you the list of already existing plant which is already created in system. Now all of you are aware, like this system SAP system I'm performing, this is the demo system. Basically demo means what? Training system. This is the system on which is basically used for to learning purpose. Okay, so
Yes.
every user will be there and he will be doing the practice. Okay, so that's why you can see multiple plants are there created. You can see JSW, Hamburg, Accenture, Germany. You can see multiples are there, Emirates. So users have created this all these things. Okay, like us. So similarly what we have to do, we have to do same, like we will create our plants. Okay, as per our org structure. Okay, so just refer your org structure. So what is the code? T020 for Pune, T021 for Mumbai, right? So
Okay.
we'll be creating first plant. You can see at the top we have button new entry. Okay, click on this.
Yes.
You will see you have to enter the details. Okay, so basically field and in SAP this white boxes we call it as a field. Okay, so in each and every field we have to enter the values which we required. So you can say plant, what is plant? So it is a 2T020.
Two.
Okay, code I have entered. Then name one means what? The plant name, the name which we are referring for this particular Pune plant. So I can enter here Tata Motors Pune plant. Simple. Okay, you can give
Okay.
any description here of your own choice. It depends basically on the business. Okay, what they have to do, what they have to do. So then Pune, in Pune, what? Wakad Pune. Okay, you can enter the location name. Okay, now as I said, this is a physical location, right? So basically we have to enter the complete address. You can see here at the top the small buttons are there, right? This, and in this last we have this address. Okay, click on this. You can see one pop-up is there, and in this pop-up we have to enter the all complete address. Okay, so you can enter, it's a common data, Tata Motors Pune plant. Okay,
Okay.
Akkad Pune, then Tata, search term, street, first street. I'm entering any values here, it doesn't matter. So basically system will not check it is correct or not. Okay, so 401511 Wakad Pune. Okay, country IN for India. Okay, and region means what? It's like which state? So it is a 13 means Maharashtra. If you want to drop down here for any field, like you don't know about, you're not sure about any field, then you can just press F4 or here drop down this one. Okay, so you will get a list of entries to enter in this field, right? You can see Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Gujarat. Okay, like that. So
Okay.
our Maharashtra will be under this one, 13. Okay, so that's why I have selected 13 here. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Then you can see there are multiple fields: PO box, postal code, company postal code. This you can understand this field like telephone, mobile, fax, email. All these things are there. Okay, but these remaining fields are optional. Means if you want to put, then it's fine, no problem. If you leave it, okay, optional, then fine. Then you can click on this OK button here. Okay,
Okay.
then it's just very simple to save it, because like as you know, like when you create any Word document or Excel document, what you press, Control S, simple. So it is same, Control
Yes.
S, or we have this save button here at the top. Okay, simple, save it. So system will ask you again to confirm, yes. System will ask you one pop-up here. Okay, and what is this pop-up? This is important pop-up, but don't worry, we'll discuss this pop-up. What is this? Is a basically TR details, transport request. Okay, you have to enter this. Okay, enter. Okay, see, you will get every time you will get a message in a below at the bottom of the screen. You can see data was saved. Okay, right? Data
Yes.
was saved means basically this, whatever the entry you have entered,
Done.
is
Yeah.
that is done, that is created. Okay, so if you
Yes.
go back here, back button here, see T020 created. Okay,
Is
in
it?
this
Yeah.
list, simple. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
similarly what we have to do, we have to do T021 for Mumbai location. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
so same thing, new entry T021. Okay, Tata Motors Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai where? Dadar, Mumbai. Okay, address, company. Okay, so you can enter any details here. Dadar, Mumbai. Entry code IN, region code 13. Okay, then the rest of the things will be like optional, as I said. Okay, enter. Okay, done with this. Okay, then save it, enter.
Okay.
See, okay, data was saved. So basically, once you're done, you will get a notification like message at the bottom of the screen. Data was saved. Okay, so you don't need to worry. Go back. See, we have this list and two plants are there, 2020 and T021, right? So
Yes.
yeah, so as per our structure, we have created two plants. We already have company code. Next step is storage location. Okay, now I will be back here. This one. Okay, now we have to go from this and go to, means close this logistic general, go to this materials management here, enterprise structure definition, materials management. Okay, here expand this. Here you can take a screenshot of this, maintain storage location, and we have maintain purchasing organization. Okay, for next step, next two tips. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Sir, done.
Done. Okay. So go for this maintain storage location. Okay. Now, as you know, like as I said, each and every storage location is assigned to your plant, and it is mandatory, right? Because each and every plant has a storage to maintain the materials, obviously. So here in this step, we have to enter the plant for which plant you are creating storage location. So we can enter the first plant T020. Okay, enter. Okay, you can see storage location, and similarly here we don't have any entry, so we'll create it, new entry. So now as per your codes, okay, whatever the codes you have decided, you have to create it. Okay, so we have decided 0001, 0002. Okay, so 0001 will be for raw material, 0002 for semi finished. Okay, then you can see these are the open fields which we can enter. Means if you want, you can create it as much of you want, 000345 up to many. Okay, it depends on the requirement, business requirement, business. Okay, then yeah, then and once you enter any value, any kind of values in a field now, just press enter. Okay, just hit enter once, enter. Okay, so system will validate it. Yeah, this you have entered, this is correct. Okay, Renu, you maybe you are aware of that, right? Entering any
Yes.
values of, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So enter and then that's it. Save it. Okay, simple as that. You can see there is no kind of big deal here. Okay, it's a very simple. So the data was saved. Now back here you have to go for next, and then same thing, like we have to create for another plant T021, right? Enter. So similarly we have to do new entries, but in this case you can see we have considered what we have to create these codes A001, A002, because this is T01, T021, right? So you can change the code here A001 for now. For the description wise, you can change anything, like if you want to give another description, you can give like this is for finished material, this is for maybe scrap material, example. Okay, just example. Okay,
Okay.
okay, save it, that's it. Okay, enter. Okay, you can see now successfully we have successfully created the storage location as well. We have company code, plants, and the respective storage location as well, right? So next
Yes.
step is simple purchasing organization. It is also very simple, we'll see. It is here. Okay, maintain purchasing organization. Okay, go inside. You can see this is also same, like every users has created this. You can see there has name Shrita, Manisha, Nirvad, all these things. Okay. Similarly, we have to create our no or new entry or custom entry, own entry, new entries. What was the code? P210. Okay. P210. Okay. For description, we can enter Tata Purchase Organization. Okay. So basically here I'm taking like a simple example. So one purchase department will be there for both the plant. You can create two as well. Means both for both we can create a separate for also. Okay. So you can
Okay.
just we are considering simple example one only. Enter. Okay. P210. And here as you know, like there kind of no addresses will be there because this is just a entity we are creating to represent your purchasing department, right, to that role.
Yes.
So there kind of no information here. That's it. Save it. Simple. Okay. You can see back, and if you want to find it here in this list, means we are purchasing on, just position here. Okay. Position means find. So P210, enter. See, okay, it is there. Done. Okay, simple.
Okay.
Now you have seen, now we have created each and every organization level in SAP. Okay, one by one. We have already have a
Yes.
company code, plants we have created, storage location we have created, now purchasing organization. Okay, done. They're done with the first step. Now second step important, we have to do the assignment between each other. As you can see at the below, at the bottom, this we have to do this assignment of company code to plant, assignment of company code to purchasing of, assignment of plant to purchasing of. Basically means it basically like assignment between each other. Okay, that's it. So we'll go for first one, assignment of company code to plant. Okay,
Okay.
so you can see here, like we need to move out from this P definition. And if you see here, enterprise structure, then assignment. Okay, in assignment we have logistic general. In logistic general we have this first option, assign plant to company code, or you can say company code to plant, it's the same. Okay, vice versa. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this.
Done, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so then just go inside, assign plant to company code. Okay, so now this is quite interesting. This message you will get sometimes. You can see this is the message. You can see data logged by user SAP 101. So what is this message? Basically, I will tell you fact here about SAP MM, SAP configuration, not MM, all configuration. So whenever you are doing any configuration for particular activity, so as per SAP standard, that activity must be done only with the one user ID. Okay, so basically only one user ID at a time can able to access that. Okay, in change mode. So basically multiple user ID will not able to allow or do this particular activity in SPRO in configuration. Okay, that's why system is message raise the message key data is logged by this user. Okay, so for this reuse, for this message you have to wait for some time, or you have, there is another option that we can delete the entries for this user ID. Okay, so but that is the illegal method. Okay, so but anyways we don't have option now, so I will delete this entry. So SAP 101. Okay, enter. I will delete this. Let me go to some transaction. Now I will tell you about this transaction. So once we are in this course, so is the name SAP 101, enter. So I'm doing, I'm deleting his entry. So basically after that we will be able to go for that step. Okay, if you see now, we will be allowing to go to the step C. Okay, there is no message. Okay, so basically we have removed it. Okay, fine. So now we have to do here assignment between plant to company code, right? So simple is that we have here COCD, company code and plant list. We have to do new entry, obviously. And then as I can see, as per your org structure, what is the org structure? Company code 1000 is 1 because it's a head office, right? So company code 1000 is assigned to both T020, T021, right? So
Okay.
how we have to do it? Simple. You can see here, company code what is 1000. Okay, simple. Move it to 1000. First plant T020. Okay. Now do for second also same. 1000 for
Zero,
T021. Simple,
2, 1.
right?
Yes.
So company code is same, is for both, because head office will be same no, for every plant.
Yes,
Plant
sir.
will be different, T020, T021. If you have
Got it.
multiple, you can do multiple here. Okay, simple is that.
Yes.
Okay, enter, hit enter. Okay, so there is a message like country of plant differs from country of company code. No worry. So basically, this company code is belongs to Germany, because SAP is a German, and that's why it is given message. But no problem, you can enter it, ignore it. Okay, yeah. Okay, you can see name of plant will be there automatically came, and the company name SAP standard. Do not change. Okay, this is the company code name. Okay, getting it? Yeah.
Getting.
Yeah. Then save it. Simple. Okay. See, this assignment done. If you want to change position, you can go for that. T020. See, okay, two entries are there for our plants. 1000 T020, 1000 T021, right? So first step done for the assignment. Second step, company code to purchasing org. Okay, okay, and back from here, from this logistic general. Now we have to go to this simple enterprise structure, assignment and materials management. Okay,
Okay.
here you can see in materials management, first option is there. First two option, assign purchasing organization to company code and purchasing organization to plant. Okay, so first option, you can take a screenshot of this.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Now go inside and do the setting. You can see now here the main thing is, like, you can see there is no new entry button here at the top. So basically here now we have to search here, we have to position our purchasing organization. What is this? P210, right? Enter.
Yes.
You can see in front of P210, COCD means company code is blank here. Okay, so here we have to assign it. It is 1000, right? 1000. Enter. See. Okay, just press enter, assigning, and then save it. Simple. Okay, that. So basically, as per your org structure, you can see we have only company code, one company code, which will be assigned to purchasing on port T200. This is one. Okay, simple.
Okay.
Okay, then next step, assign purchasing organization to plants. Okay, go inside, and here it is simple. Like we can see, we have two plants, T0, T020, T021 will be both assigned to this 210, because for this example we are considering, like, this is the organization, this is the department which we are handling both the plants. Okay, example. Okay,
Yeah.
so this will be assigned to both. Go for new entry. Okay, P210 will be assigned to PT020. Okay, P210 will be assigned to T2021, right? Purchasing organization code will be same, and this plant will be different because these are the two different plants. Okay, that's it. Enter. Okay, description will came automatically. Okay, then simple, save it. Okay, and done. Okay, you can see data was saved. Okay, that's it. So now you all of you have seen like what we have done. We have created each and every level in SAP. As a each and every level we have created, and each and every level we have made the assignment for each and every organization levels, right? So
Yes.
basically this is the perfect example of org structure what we have discussed today. We have seen the first of all we have seen the theory concept of this, then we have made the creation, and we have made the assignment between people. So this is the complete first topic we have completed for the you can say first prerequisite completed for P2P cycle. Okay, first basic thing.
Okay.
Okay, now we
Yes.
have another three topics which are also big in scope, in terms of scope. So probably we'll see a next topic, next lecture for this topic, vendor master, material master, and then we'll go for P2P cycle after this. Okay. So this is the overall initial roadmap of this SAP MM course. Okay. Okay, and this is
Okay.
how we will be learning each and every session. Will we understand business process concept, theoretical, we'll understand it, then we'll go in a system, we'll do it in front of you, you will have the recording, and you will be referring to the recording with the for the practice. Okay, in
Okay.
ham. So in homework, as a you have to do this practice. So whatever you have done here, you have to create all the org structure, many org structure at home. You have to create it, these things in SAP. Okay, and
Okay.
we'll be figuring out if there any question for your side, like is there a doubt from SAP practice, then you can send the messages on WhatsApp group, and we'll figure it out on that. Okay, that's how we will
Okay.
work. Okay. Yeah, so this is the overall map of the course and with how we'll do this. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
everyone getting this technically?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I hope you like this session. This is the first actual session of the course. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions on this?
No, sir. Thank you. Everything
Mm.
is clear, sir. Just add me in the WhatsApp group, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be starting this course. So just let us know. Like, I think Kiran, you are there, right? So Kiran Parthe, right? Let me check. Just 1 minute. I think there are two Kirans. Okay, Kiran Kamte. Okay. So Kiran Kamte, you have done with the admission, right? Okay.
Uh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Kiran. Yeah. So we will be continuing this batch, and Renu and other candidates just let us know so we can
Yes, sir.
continue with this batch. Okay. Yeah.
So can I
Fine.
take one more class tomorrow?
Sorry.
Can I take one more class, one more demo?
No, actually, Renu, this is means we are basically this is not a demo. Actually, this is the first actual session of the SAP. So
Yes,
we
sir.
because I believe in practical, right? Because to
Yeah,
understand the
right, sir.
SAP, we should be having some practical idea and how to do it. We have to show them, right? So this is actually the first lecture. So maybe you
Okay.
can take a proceed for admission and you can continue. Okay, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you want any assistant, you can just call me. Okay, no problem. Okay, we'll
Okay,
talk
sir.
on phone. Okay. Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So just let us know, then we can continue with the batch. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir.
and any question on the batch related things, how we have to do. So I will tell you uh, our session timing will be flexible. So based on our candidate time and flexibility, we'll take. But in 1 week will have 4 sessions in a week. So two will be in weekends and two will be in weekdays. Okay, so the total four will be there, 4 session will be there, and the remaining 3 days will be in week for to do the practice. Okay, because as you seen now, practice is very important in SAP, right? Because you know all this thing and you will be getting a confident after doing the practice. Okay, so 3 days will be for the practice, 4 days will be for the session. That's how we have to go. Okay, for this course. Okay. Okay, so any question apart from this or any queries related to course and all these things? Okay. So I will be taking in a name. So Kiran Gurudeep, you're okay. Kiran Patil. Okay. I take silence as yes. Kiran Patil, you do have any questions? Kiran Kamte, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Good. Renu, do you have any?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, fine. Then we are good. We are clear. Okay. So let us know. And then for the admission process, the Monali is also in there in the call. So Monali will be helping you to proceed for the admission, and then we can continue with this batch. Okay.
Fine. Fine. Fine,
Fine.
sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. So
Okay.
is there a no
Thank you so
question?
much.
Then we can close the call. Okay. Fine.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Chalo. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.